Hello, everybody. Welcome back over here. Yes, beautiful morning. Heading to work, right? So, mind some fiat. So, I couldn't make any podcasts for the last few days. So, I basically I got sick. So even though I still went to work, but my voice wasn't very good. So I basically I just lose control over my body and everything. So it was very hard. Now I start picking up, and so I'm basically coming back a little bit slowly coming back. And I decided to say, hey, let me just make a podcast this morning, so to just keep you guys on track and everything up to date. So yes, everything is good. So nothing went down. So every Bitcoin is still TikTok next block. I mean, we can get sick, right? We, us human beings, we get sick, but the nodes are not sick, right? So the nodes are still operating, even the shutdown. Even if you shut down your node, right? Somebody else node will still keep on running, right? Like everybody else, like in the world, all the node runners in the world cannot be sick at the same time. They can't just shut down, run out of energy at the same time. So that's the anti-fragile of Bitcoin. It's like, it's so resilient to all this type of attack. And so again, things are doing good and pretty good. So let's talk about why you should get some in case it catches on. And I talked to that guy, and so I talked to that guy. It was a guy. He's let's say on his 50s, like late 50s, and he was telling me that he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any saving, nothing. The only hope he has is a government pension. So basically, Social Security, just to keep him alive. And I was telling him how the government pension is not gonna help, and he agreed. It's like, I'm like, man, like with the way they are printing money, I don't see any way they will be able to keep up. The money will be able to keep up its value. So you have all these people working all over the world, the country, and they are hoping on a Social Security, on a money like they will get back when they get to 60, 65, things like that. But now you can no longer get this money just because you are, you didn't really, make much, right? First of all, the value of the money, because of inflation, take away that value, right? Inflation take away the value of the money, and you end up very bad situation, right? So in a very, very bad situation. So yeah, and that's why I don't believe in the current system. I don't trust it. And I was trying to tell him, say, hey, you need something outside the system. You need something like Bitcoin that they cannot print. Somebody can't just push a button and print like billions of Bitcoin, right? There's no billion of Bitcoins. There's only 21 million. So yeah, it's hard cap. You own it, you have it, you own it on your own wallet, and when you're going to retire, and it will be there for you. You can use it, spend it, and keep on saving. You can leave it for your kids, grandkids, so all that stuff. So this is the tragedy of the fiat system. They promise you, you just keep on working. You're gonna have some income every month, like a pension, retirement, and stuff like that. But when you get to that time, they said, go F yourself, right? That's what they say to you. Right? It's like this. That's why the people in France, they are pissed off, right? Because they got rockball. So that's how you end up with all this chaos. And then Bitcoin is that antidote, right? So yeah, so I just wanted to just come out here and let you guys know that everything is up to date, everything is good. So yeah, it's just a little bit, we got sick, and the most important thing that we just keep on moving. Sometimes I think, like, let's say when you're sick, and that's where you start thinking critically, deeper on things you never think about when you're not sick. I was like, okay, what's the point of all the life here? What's the point of the life? You wake up, go to work and make money and stuff like that. Okay, you buy food and inflation and all those things. Things get more expensive, work harder. What's the point of all of this, right? Like, you making the money printer more powerful because you're working for them to allow them to print. But unless if you converting that into satoshis, then at that point they can no longer print it. But if not, you're basically just being a slave for them. And I was thinking, like, what's the point of it all? And I was like, okay, yes, it makes sense. It makes sense to see a bunch of people are very hopeless. And so, like, very hopeless. Like, but Bitcoin fixes this, right? Bitcoin fixes this. Bitcoin gives you hope, gives your family hope. Like, without Bitcoin, I don't see, like, anywhere, like, exit. I don't see a way out. Like, so for those of you guys who's so early and you're listening to this podcast and listening to safety and listening to all those OGs, like, really understand the Australian economics and Bitcoin, you understand those stuff, then that's good for you guys. That's very good. So you're very, very early, and like, it doesn't matter how early or late you are. All that matters is, like, in my opinion, is like, all that matters in my opinion is just how willing you are to stay motivated in that goal, right? To keep on producing value. Right? So that's all that matters in my opinion. Everything else is just, yeah, it's good to have like do a stack sats, but it's all like, okay, how motivated, how can you, how do you understand, like how deep are you in the rabbit hole, like what is your understanding and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna let it go. This was Pike Over. I'll see you guys again in the next talk. Pike Over.